I'm talking with Sarah Thomas, Vice President of the Harvard Library and previously Bodley's librarian at the University of Oxford. Sarah, I'd like to ask you, what do you think librarians, particularly academic librarians, because that's the sector that you've been in, what do you think academic librarians most need to know about advocacy and advocacy processes?
Advocacy, I mean, it's a wonderful thing. You take your passion and you share it with others. I think one of the most important things, though, to be an effective advocate is to understand the group or the person to whom one is speaking. What motivates them? And what is their understanding of libraries, but also what is it they want to achieve? And how can you help further their goals through your contribution? So I think that's probably the most important thing. I've just been in a meeting with several of my staff, and one of the things we've been talking about are the ways in which space in our libraries is being eyed. I often call it the space vultures are circling, and that's because people's perception of libraries is, they're dusty places where people don't go, and they're big and they consume a lot of resources. And meanwhile, we're looking for a place to put new activities in the university. So I've been sketching out something that I think will be advocacy for the library, which would be, first of all, for us to develop a vision of what library space should be, and then to map that over what we have right now, and to assess, are we fulfilling that vision? How could we fulfill that vision? And are there ways in which it can be win-win so that we are sharing our space with other groups where there is a need elsewhere on campus? And then I'm imagining that we would develop the vision, the very light touch space master plan, and then take that as a show on the road. What do we want to say to deans who are concerned about their academic programs? What do we want to say to administrators who are concerned about the dollars and cents of and the square footage that's available for them? And then what do we want to say to our staff who may feel territorial about protecting their space because it's always been our space and it's always been used this way? But I think with education and having a clear vision, being able to articulate that and to be proactive rather than waiting until it's too late, until the space vultures have come and they've already developed their plans and you have no choice. That's what's important in advocacy.
Thank you, Sarah. That's excellent advice.